Hello Harlem, I'm here on 125th and Frederick Douglass in front of Hue-Man Bookstore, catching up with newsman turned author Byron Pitts. He's got his first project out and he's inside signing books. Let's take a look.
Hey Phyllis, I'm Byron Pitts. Thank you so much for supporting the book. My story is, I didn't learn to read until I was 12. I studied until I was 20. I was labeled as functionally illiterate. So the book is about the journey from there to here.
Byron Pitts is a chief national correspondent for CBS News. He also works on 60 Minutes. He's come to Harlem's Hue-Man Bookstore with his first book, Step Out on Nothing.
Hey doctor, what's up, cuz? How you doing? I'm digging that shirt, man.
This book is for anyone who's ever been told, no you can't, you're not good enough, you're not ready, you're not worthy. That's certainly something I've heard much of my life. I still hear it sometimes in my professional life.
The book is filled with inspiring lessons, heart-tugging moments, and vivid stories of an awkward childhood in East Baltimore. Mr. Pitts takes Harlem readers back to a devastating morning in church when his secret caught up with him.
After several weeks of training, I was set to record my first live Sunday morning service. The chief engineer promised he would be there. That morning, the phone rang. Hey Byron, I won't make it to church today, but you can do it. All the equipment is labeled. The instructions are all written out for you. A fire alarm should have gone off in my head. It didn't. I went to church figuring I'd memorized enough to get by. The service was rocking, the spirit was high, and the choir sounded like angels from heaven. By accident, I hit the stop on the recorder. The tape stopped. I panicked. I wasn't trained to cue up a tape and record again. Now, sweating like the preacher winding down his sermon, I looked at the manual for direction. It might as well have been written in Braille. I couldn't read it. I couldn't fix the problem. And soon everyone would know I was stupid. For the remainder of the service, I buried my head in my hands. Most people assumed I was praying. I wish I was dead.
There's a cast of characters in the book who help Byron overcome obstacles, including self-esteem. His mother is a central figure. She's there threatening to burn the car when his dad is caught cheating. She's there when everybody learns that Byron can't read. And she's there with tough love when Byron wants to drop out of college.
At the first sign of trouble, you want to give up. Fine. Bring your ass back to Baltimore and get a job. Maybe if you think you're up to it, enroll in college here. There are plenty of places in the city for dummies. Yep, come home with your tail between your legs and get some half-assed job and spend the rest of your life crying about what you could have been. Is college harder than high school? It better be, as much as it costs. So what's that mean for you? Work harder than you think you're capable of working. Pray longer than you've ever prayed. That's what I'm doing. That is what we always do. What has your grandmother told you? You can't climb that mountain without some rough spots.
She's still there providing support. That's her in a flowered shirt. Audience members mesmerized by her words in the book acknowledge her.
I've always been proud of all of my children, and I'm very proud of Byron and all of his accomplishments. And I'm glad to be with him on some of his book tours.
One of the, I think, messages in the book is for parents especially, is to hang in there with your child. To push when they don't want to be pushed, and to push others when they don't want to be pushed. And be your child's chief advocate. And certainly my mother was that for me.
Hue-Man customers had endless questions for the newsman, and without a chance to read the book they just purchased, they wanted to know the secret to Pitt's success.
Tell me how a poor black boy from East Baltimore got into journalism and television journalism. If you would kind of take us along that path, we're still going to buy your book.
Buy as many as you like. By the time I was 18 years old in college, I had said the goal was at 18, I want to work for 60 minutes. By age 45, that was my goal. I was raised as a visual learner to write things down that I wanted in my life. And so I wrote down on a piece of paper, I will work at CBS News. By age 35, I got there at 36. I will work for 60 Minutes by age 45. I got there at 47. Still pissed about that, but I got there.
The image of someone like him is just so powerful to so many people who are struggling.
I picked my book up and got it signed for my little brother, who just started college. He, like the rest of us, can use any and all the inspiration we can get on our paths to success.
Steve, congratulations. Thank you, brother. All good stuff. Thank you. Great meeting your mom.
He's just Here's his little picture. He's just so, to me, so positive and inspirational because we do have these issues in our community of young people who cannot read.
My advice to folk in Harlem is the same advice my mama gave me when she raised 3 kids by herself. That if you work hard and pray hard and treat people right, good things will happen. And as far as dreams, I was raised to believe, dream big, absolutely, but plan small. Have a detailed plan, a detailed vision.
Okay, Harlem, we have our marching orders. I've got my detailed plan, and I'll never let go of my dream.
Find that course, and therefore go.
In Westchester.
Got it.
Cool.
Well, thanks for coming to Harlem. We appreciate it.
My pleasure, brother.
All right, good to see you again.
Thank you, man.
All right.
God bless.